We were very much in love at the time of Michael's passing and would still be together to this day had we had our own way. But fate took him away from me. Fate separated us. And I cherish every moment and memory I have with him. We were real. We were in love. And to diminish all that, to just call him my ex, is an insult. Hey everyone, it's Ninny, aka Katrina, and today's video we're going to be talking about. I feel so silly saying that because it's like in the title. You're not somebody's ex. Let me go further in explaining that. When you are married to somebody and that lovely individual passes away, there's a term for you now. You're not the wife or the husband anymore. You were the widow or the widower. And that's what people call you. That's what people refer to you as. That is kind of your new title, as much as it sucks because no one wants to be in that position. In that way, you're acknowledging the type of relationship two people had. However, when you're the girlfriend or the boyfriend and your girlfriend or boyfriend passes, there's no official term. And people don't know how to deal with that. That's definitely something I saw like in people's faces when they were trying to refer to Mike, to me. Like you could just see it in their face, like, okay, what do I call him to her now that he's no longer here? So what I began to experience after Michael passed away was people referring to him as my ex or my friend. And that made me really angry because had we been married, you would refer to him as my late husband. I would be a widow. But because there were no rings on our fingers, like I said in the first video, doesn't mean that there was any less love there. Doesn't. What's a couple rings and a piece of paper? It doesn't mean that there was any less love there. So when people started to refer to him as my ex or my friend, I was like, that's not my friend. I mean, he was my best friend, but he was also my boyfriend. He was also my love. And we didn't break up before he passed. So why are you referring to him as my ex? To me, it just diminished everything about our relationship. Plain and simple. And it just felt like because we weren't married, we weren't worthy enough. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but it just felt so less than. And that's something you might experience throughout your grieving process, is that people don't know how to deal with you. They don't know how to refer to things regarding what happened. People will get really awkward. If anybody that was married that lost their spouse had somebody refer to that spouse as their ex, I'm sure they would have some words with that person. And my advice to you is that when that happens to you, set a person straight. You don't have to be forceful about it. You don't have to be mean. But if somebody comes up to you and tries to refer to your loved one as your ex, be like, no, no, no. We were very much in love. We didn't break up. They were taken from me. They are now my late boyfriend, late girlfriend. Because I feel like sometimes in your grief, you have to establish your own rules and boundaries, because this is the type of loss that not everybody deals with personally. You know, not everyone loses their boyfriend or girlfriend. You have to treat some people with some patience and compassion because of that. Like they should be showing you some patience and compassion, let's just say. But to refer to somebody's boyfriend or girlfriend that passed away as an ex is, it's not the way to go. Ooh. And again, by calling them an ex or a friend, I just, in my trying to find my identity through my grief, I just felt completely unseen. Like I just wasn't validated anymore. Like, okay, you had your relationship, it's done now, good for you, move on. It just, I don't know, the vernacular that surrounds everything with this is just so not there, really. There's no other way to put it, I guess. It's absent. And if you are someone who is grieving the loss of your girlfriend or boyfriend, know that you are validated. What you had with your person was real, it is real, and don't let anybody try to take that away from you when they try to call that person your ex or your friend. I feel like sometimes with this type of loss, you have the opportunity to teach somebody, to expand that person's knowledge, and to try to erase some of their ignorance on the topic. We can set our boundaries and the rules because there really are none. I probably wish I would have done that more in my own process, but another reason why I'm doing these videos is to help you guys. You are not less than anybody else, and if you have to speak up to make that known, I really support you in that. What you and your human had was real, is real. And I use the present tense because it's not like that love goes poof and just goes away. You still have all that love. It's still inside you. It doesn't just disappear. And you will always have love for that person. It'll manifest itself in different ways. It will change as you begin to deal and process your grief. That love changes. It's always still going to be there, but it will be felt in different ways. Oof, boo-boos. If you're experiencing this type of loss, you've been dealt a heavy card. You have. But I'm living proof that it's manageable. Harder some days than others, but you can do it. Okay, now before I go on a total philosophical rant, I'm going to cut this video here. And I guess for those of you out there again that are trying to educate yourself on this process, I hope I provided you with a little lesson. And for those that are experiencing this firsthand, you got this. You're validated. What you guys had was real. Okay. Anyways, ciao for now, my lovelies. I will see you soon. Bye.